There is a place where the emerald sea meets a sky of endless blue, and where the soul finds a peace that the modern world has long forgotten. The Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, each a hidden gem waiting to be discovered by the brave and the curious. From the raw power of wild nature to the humming energy of high-tech cities, this land is a study in breathtaking contrasts. But beyond the landscapes lies a deeper treasure, a culture defined by warmth, resilience, and a grace that captures the heart. For many men from the West, these islands offer more than just a vacation. They offer a chance to find a partner for a lifetime. Why do thousands of Europeans choose to build their lives here? What is it about the Filipino spirit that creates such a powerful bond? It is a combination of education, a mastery of the English language, and an enduring devotion to the family. Today, we journey across the islands to uncover the secrets of this paradise and the people who make it truly special. We will explore the untamed beauty of the provinces, where the rhythms of nature still dictate the pace of human existence. We will dive into the digital hubs of Manila, where the next generation of global leaders is being forged in glass and steel. And we will uncover why the world looks to the Filipina as the ideal partner, blending tradition with modern intelligence. From the cost of living to the complexities of the heart, this is an exploration of a life redefined in the archipelago of grace. We begin our journey in Palawan, often called the last frontier of the Philippines. Here, nature remains untamed and breathtakingly pure. The landscape is dominated by massive limestone karst formations that rise like giants from the depths of the turquoise sea.
Welcome to our home. These waters are not just beautiful, they are the lifeblood of our community and a gift from the heavens.
Beneath the surface, a hidden world of color and life thrives. The biodiversity here is among the highest in the entire world. For the traveler, it is a place of spiritual renewal, a chance to disconnect from the noise and reconnect with the essence of life. Palawan serves as a reminder of what the world looked like before the concrete jungles took over the horizon of our existence.
We work hard to protect this paradise. If we lose the nature, we lose our identity and the future of our children.
It is this purity, and the purity of the people who live here, that draws so many from across the globe to these distant shores. There are places here so secret that only the wind and the tides know their way in. Hidden sanctuaries of absolute silence. For the modern soul, these places are more than just photo opportunities. They are portals to a slower, more mindful way of being.
We encourage every visitor to leave nothing but footprints. The beauty of Palawan belongs to the future, not just to us.
The connection formed here is often a mixture of awe for the land and a growing affection for the people who protect it. It is a land of endless discovery, where every turn of the coastline reveals a new masterpiece of nature. Palawan is not just a place on a map. It is a feeling of freedom, a breath of fresh air, and a glimpse of paradise. As we move deeper into the islands, we leave the shores of Palawan, but the spirit of this wild paradise follows us. Beyond the white sands and turquoise waters lies the green heart of the Philippines, a realm of ancient forests and hidden mysteries. This is a world where every single leaf and every insect is part of a complex, living machine that has operated for millions of years. This is the home of the Philippine eagle, one of the largest and most powerful birds of prey in the world, a symbol of national pride.
Every single leaf and every creature here plays a vital role in the balance of our ecosystem. The biodiversity is simply staggering.
For many visitors, venturing into the wild is a humbling experience. It reminds us of the delicate link between humans and nature. Among the most curious inhabitants is the tarsier, a tiny primate with eyes larger than its brain, hiding in the shadows of the canopy. These hidden waterfalls are the arteries of the jungle, providing life to everything from the smallest moss to the tallest mahogany tree.
We are fighting a constant battle against habitat loss. Protecting these forests is not just about animals, it is about our own survival.
The shared passion for conservation often becomes a bridge, bringing people from different worlds together in a common purpose. The colors of the jungle are an invitation to explore, a vivid reminder that life in its rawest form is always the most beautiful.
When you stand in the middle of this forest, you feel the weight of time. You realize that we are just visitors in a world that belongs to nature.
For the adventurer, the jungle is a challenge. But for those who listen, it is a teacher, revealing the secrets of resilience and adaptation. This work is tireless and often invisible, but it is the only way to ensure that the emerald heart of the islands continues to beat. From the smallest amphibian to the tallest tree, every detail is a masterpiece of evolution, perfectly adapted to this humid paradise. From the highest ridges to the deepest valleys, the wild heart of the archipelago beats with a rhythm that is ancient and eternal. We move now to Siargao, the surfing capital of the Philippines, where the rhythm of life is dictated by the rise and fall of the tide. Here, the spirit of adventure is woven into the very fabric of the community. It is a place where nature and passion collide in perfect harmony.
The wave is like a mirror. It shows you who you are. In Siargao, we learn to flow with the ocean, not to fight against it.
The island has become a magnet for those seeking a slower pace of life, drawing surfers and nomads from every corner of the European continent. In the quiet moments between the swells, new connections are formed. A shared love for the ocean often leads to a deeper emotional bond. But Siargao is more than just surfing. It is the simplicity of the land, the kindness of the people, and the timeless beauty of the palms.
Many people come here for a week, but they stay for a lifetime. There is a magic in this soil that you cannot find anywhere else.
As we leave the shores of Siargao, we carry with us the image of a paradise that manages to remain authentic in a rapidly changing world. The local surf community is a tight-knit family where knowledge is shared and newcomers are welcomed with open arms and genuine smiles.
We do not just teach people how to stand on a board, we teach them how to respect the ocean and find balance in their own lives.
For many, the simple act of walking through these palms becomes a meditative experience, a way to clear the mind and open the heart. This fusion of cultures, brought together by a shared passion, creates a unique social tapestry that defines the modern spirit of Siargao.
Some people call this a vacation, but for us, this is a way of being. It is about the connection between the human and the wild.
It is in these moments of absolute stillness that the true essence of the island is revealed, a quiet promise of peace and belonging. As we leave the surf of Siargao, we move toward the urban pulse of the country, where a different kind of energy awaits us. We leave the tranquility of the islands and enter the beating heart of the nation. Manila is a city of a million contradictions. Here, chaos is not a flaw, but a way of life. The air is thick with the scent of street food and the sound of 1,000 voices.
You have to love the noise to live here. Manila never sleeps, and it never stops pushing you to move forward with it.
Amidst the noise, the ghosts of the past remain. The colonial architecture speaks of a time when these shores first met the West. The city is a struggle for space and time, where every single commute is a lesson in patience and Filipino resilience.
We find a way to smile even in the heaviest traffic. That is the secret of our people. We find joy in the smallest things.
In districts like Binondo, the fusion of cultures is evident. The oldest Chinatown in the world blends Chinese heritage with Filipino warmth. But if you travel just a few kilometers away, the chaos vanishes, replaced by a vision of a futuristic, globalized society. Welcome to the other side of Manila, a place of steel, glass, and the digital ambitions of a rising Asian power. The transition from the old world to the new is abrupt, yet it mirrors the journey of the nation itself, reaching for the stars.
Some people think the city is too much, but I see it as a sign of energy. We are a people who know how to survive and thrive.
Even in the most crowded spaces, there is a sense of community, a shared understanding that we are all in this together. To understand Manila, one must walk through the walls of Intramuros, where the colonial past still breathes in every stone.
The city changes every day, but the heart of the Filipino remains the same. We are kind, we are strong, and we are proud.
Manila is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a city that refuses to be broken, always rising toward a brighter tomorrow. This is the beating heart of Philippine modernity. Bonifacio Global City and Makati are the engines of growth and innovation. Known as the Silicon Valley of the East, This region has become a global hub for outsourcing, technology, and financial services.
The energy here is electric. We are not just providing services to the world, we are building the digital future of our country.
The synergy between Western expertise and Filipino talent has created a unique ecosystem of efficiency and creativity. In the corridors of power in Makati, the global economy meets local ambition, creating wealth and opportunity for a new generation.
For many of us, working here is a gateway to the world. We speak the language of global business, and we do it with a smile.
This professional grace, combined with a high level of education, makes the Filipina a formidable force in the modern workplace. It is not just about labor. It is about a partnership based on mutual respect and a shared vision of technological progress.
The education system here emphasizes communication and critical thinking, which allows us to compete on a global scale with ease.
This environment fosters a unique blend of professionalism and warmth, making the workplace a space of genuine human connection. As the world moves toward a more digital existence, the Philippines is positioning itself as a leader in innovation and service. The ambition of this city is mirrored in the ambition of its people, creating a cycle of growth and endless possibility. For the world, this is a hub of efficiency. For the Filipino, it is a testament to their ability to lead and excel on the global stage. As the sun sets over the skyline, the city does not sleep. It only prepares for another day of digital conquest. For a new generation of professionals, the office is no longer a place, but a state of mind. The Philippines has become a sanctuary for the digital nomad. Armed with a laptop and a stable connection, these pioneers trade the gray skies of Europe for the eternal summer of the archipelago.
I used to spend 10 hours a day in a cubicle in Berlin. Now I work from a beach in Palawan. My productivity has actually increased.
The fusion of Western work ethic and Filipino hospitality creates an environment where creativity thrives and stress simply evaporates. But the draw is not just the cost of living. It is the quality of life and the warmth of the people who make this place feel like home.
It is not just about the money. It is about the freedom. Here I can actually breathe and enjoy the journey of my life.
The ability to work from anywhere has transformed the archipelago into a living laboratory for the future of professional existence. This community of global citizens brings a new energy to the city, blending high-tech skills with a relaxed, island-inspired philosophy. It is a lifestyle that rewards curiosity and courage, turning a simple career change into a profound journey of personal discovery.
I came here for the beaches, but I stayed for the people. The warmth of the Filipino spirit is the real luxury of this place.
As the digital economy continues to evolve, the Philippines stands as a beacon for those who refuse to be tied to a single location. As the boundaries between work and play blur, the Philippines stands as the ultimate destination for the modern explorer. There is a unique grace to the Filipina, a blend of natural beauty and gentle spirit that brings a sense of peace wherever she goes. Her beauty is not just in the symmetry of her features or the glow of her skin, but in the warmth of her smile and the profound kindness that radiates from within, touching everyone she encounters. In the vibrant urban landscape of the metropolis, this grace evolves into a quiet confidence. The modern Filipina connects timeless traditional values with the bold ambitions of an increasingly global world. Even in the simplest moments, there is an effortless elegance to her presence, a poise that speaks of a culture rooted in deep respect, humility, and an innate understanding of human dignity. For many Western men, this blend of beauty and inner character is deeply captivating, suggesting the possibility of a love that is genuine, lasting, and wholehearted. This natural allure is complemented by a keen intellect and a desire for growth. The modern Filipina is as comfortable in a high-stakes boardroom as she is in a tranquil tropical garden. There is a quiet strength in this beauty, a resilience forged through history and a capacity for unconditional love that knows no boundaries and asks for nothing in return. For the observer, the attraction is immediate and powerful. But for the man who stays, it is the discovery of a soul that mirrors his own longing for peace and genuine connection. This grace is not a mask or a performance, but a reflection of a culture that prizes social harmony and the well-being of others above the desires of the self. In the stillness of the night, the beauty of the archipelago and the beauty of its people merge into a single, timeless melody that speaks of hope and eternal love. It is a beauty that does not fade with the passing of the years, but grows deeper as one discovers the strength of heart and the purity of spirit behind the face. It is a beauty that mirrors the landscape itself, pure, vibrant, and deeply welcoming to those who have traveled across the world to find a genuine connection. One of the most significant and enduring advantages of the Philippines in the global arena is its extraordinary mastery of the English language, a legacy that opens countless doors. For decades, the country has served as the world's voice, providing exceptional communication services to every continent on Earth, blending technical skill with genuine warmth.
English is more than just a subject in school here. It is a tool for empowerment, allowing us to connect with the entire world and share our unique perspective on life.
This linguistic fluency starts early in life. From primary school to university, English is the primary medium of instruction, shaping a sophisticated and global mindset. It is not just about grammar or vocabulary. It is about the ability to convey nuance, deep emotion, and sincerity across different cultures, creating an immediate bond of trust. When a foreigner arrives in the Philippines, the language barrier is often non-existent, allowing for a deep and immediate emotional connection that would take years to build elsewhere. This ability to bridge the gap between East and West makes the Filipina not only a great partner, but a respected global professional, capable of leading in any environment. In the hospitality sector, this fluency is paired with a genuine, heartfelt warmth, creating a welcoming atmosphere that has become world-famous for its sincerity and care.
We do not just speak English as a second language, we understand the cultural context. That is why we are so effective at building real, lasting relationships with people.
For many couples, English becomes the shared language of their love, a neutral ground where two different heritages can merge into a single, harmonious life together.
I truly believe that language is the key to human understanding. When we can speak to each other, we realize how similar our hearts are, regardless of where we were born.
Language is the first bridge to love, a way to unlock the soul of another. And in the Philippines, that bridge is wide open and welcoming to all who seek it. To truly understand the soul of the Filipina, one must first understand the sacred center of her world. In this archipelago, the family is not just a part of life. It is the very essence of existence, the anchor that holds everything together. From the earliest years of childhood, Filipinas are taught the subtle and profound art of care. This lifelong devotion to the family creates a foundation of empathy and selflessness that defines her entire approach to love. For the foreign man, this level of absolute care and devotion can be a profound revelation. It is a kind of unconditional love that is increasingly rare in the fast-paced and transactional societies of the West.
A good wife is more than a partner, she is the heart and the anchor of the home. She provides the emotional stability and the unwavering support that allow a man to face the world with confidence.
Patience and tenderness are not just personality traits here, but a way of existing in the world. This maternal instinct extends to every member of the family, creating a sanctuary of absolute peace and belonging. Integration into a Filipino family is not merely a social step. It is an invitation into a circle of absolute, lifelong loyalty. Once a man is accepted, he is protected and loved as if he were born into the clan. In the kitchen and the garden, in the shared silence of a lazy tropical afternoon, a new kind of harmony is discovered. A partnership based on mutual support, tenderness, and absolute trust. This deep respect for the elderly and the timeless wisdom of the past ensures that the values of the home remain stable and sacred, even in a rapidly changing and globalized world. The heart of the home is not a physical place, but a feeling of absolute belonging and safety. A feeling that many men travel thousands of miles across oceans just to find. As we move from the warmth of the ancestral home to the complexities of the heart, we begin to see why the Filipina remains the most sought-after partner in the world. For many men in the West, the modern world has slowly become a place of profound isolation. Success is measured in wealth, titles, and material gain, but the heart often remains empty, longing for a connection that the concrete jungle simply cannot provide. The relentless pressure of individualism and the exhausting pace of corporate life can leave a void in the soul. It is a quiet desperation where professional achievement is high, but personal fulfillment is an elusive ghost.
I had everything a man is supposed to want in Europe: the high-flying career, the luxury apartment, the social status. But I felt like a ghost in my own life, moving through a world where everything was efficient, but nothing was truly warm.
It is into this emotional void that the Filipina enters. She brings more than just an arresting beauty. She brings a philosophy of existence based on connection, genuine care, and a devotion that is absolute and unwavering. This is far more than a simple romantic attraction. It is a complementary alignment of spiritual needs. The West provides the stability and the means, while the East provides the soul, the warmth, and the emotional sanctuary.
When I first met her, it was as if the entire world shifted on its axis. Her kindness was not a learned behavior or a performance. It was simply who she was. It was the most honest thing I had ever experienced.
Her femininity is a powerful and grounding force. It is not fragile, but rather anchored in a profound strength of character, a fierce loyalty to her family, and a capacity for patience that is truly extraordinary.
I finally found a partner who actually cares about my emotional well-being and my peace of mind. In Europe, everything felt transactional, like a deal. Here, love is a genuine, unconditional gift.
This emotional security allows the man to finally relax, to shed the heavy mask of the provider and the achiever, and to simply exist in a state of being completely known and deeply loved. While these traditional values are the foundation, the modern Filipina is also an equal intellectual partner, a woman of education and ambition who can navigate any professional circle with ease and grace. This is the ultimate allure of the islands, a place where the heart can finally stop its restless searching and start building a legacy of true, sustainable happiness and mutual respect. For the European man, the Filipina is not merely a romantic partner. She is the key to unlocking a life that is richer in meaning, deeper in love, and far more aligned with his true self. As we move from the attraction of the heart to the synergy of culture, we see how these two disparate worlds can merge to create a single, perfect, and harmonious whole. When two cultures as fundamentally different as the European and the Filipino merge, the result is rarely a clash of values. Instead, it becomes a beautiful synergy, where the strengths of one fill the voids of the other. This union is a perfect balance of opposing forces. The European partner often brings a structured worldview, a drive for stability, and a logical approach to life, while the Filipina brings an overflowing spirit of warmth, emotional intuition, and a capacity for unconditional love. For many, this attraction is an intuitive recognition of missing pieces. The Western man finds the nurturing and emotional support he has always lacked, and the Filipina finds a partner who truly values her essence and protects her heart.
I never felt like a stranger or an outsider here. Because of her and the way she introduced me to her world, I was welcomed not as a foreigner, but as a beloved member of the family. That is the real magic of this place.
This cultural fusion creates a partnership that is simultaneously emotionally supportive and intellectually stimulating, a true union of minds and hearts that can weather any storm.
We have created our own little universe, one that takes the stability and logic of the West and blends it with the warmth and spirit of the East. It is the most stable and fulfilling thing I have ever known.
This synergy is the ultimate goal of any human relationship, a state of perfect harmony where two individuals become significantly better together than they ever could have been alone. The journey to a lifelong union in the Philippines often begins with a journey of the heart, leading a man far from the familiar streets of Europe to a place of profound tradition and ancestral wisdom.
At first, I was incredibly nervous about meeting her parents and her extended family. I feared the cultural gap would be too wide, but their warmth was immediate and overwhelming. They did not see a foreigner, they saw a man who truly loved their daughter.
These simple, everyday moments of shared life, From navigating the colorful chaos of local markets to the quiet intimacy of sunset walks, build a foundation of trust that transcends any cultural or linguistic divide.
The process of integrating into a world was the most challenging but rewarding part of my life. It taught me that true love is not about finding someone exactly like you, but about the courage to adapt and grow together.
Acceptance into the family comes not through one grand gesture, but through a series of honest, humble interactions. Slowly, the foreigner ceases to be a guest and becomes a brother, a confidant, and eventually, a son.
The paperwork was a mountain, and there were days when we thought we would never finish. But we faced it together, laughing at the absurdity of it all. It became another shared victory that only strengthened our bond.
The celebration that follows is a vibrant testament to the power of love. It is a bridge between two vastly different worlds, sealed with a kiss and a promise of forever that echoes through the tropical air.
Looking at her in that dress and seeing the genuine pride in her father's eyes, I realized I had found more than just a wife. I had found my true home, my peace, and my purpose in life.
In the end, the legalities fade into the background, and the traditions merge, leaving only two souls united by a bond that no geographical distance or cultural difference can ever break. As they embark on this new journey together, they carry with them the blessings of two worlds, forever united by a love that knows no boundaries and a commitment that defies all odds. For many, the dream of moving to the Philippines is fueled by the prospect of a significantly higher quality of life for a fraction of the cost. From the high rises of Manila to the quiet villas of the provinces, the options for housing are diverse and surprisingly affordable.
A luxury apartment in the city can cost $500 to $1,000 a month, offering amenities that would be unaffordable in Europe.
In the countryside, the value for money is even more striking. A spacious home with a garden can be acquired for a very modest monthly rent. Daily expenses from fresh food to household services are significantly lower, allowing expats to enjoy a lifestyle of comfort and leisure.
It is not just about spending less. It is about the freedom that comes with having more disposable income to explore the islands.
This economic advantage, paired with a loving partner, makes the Philippines a beacon of hope for those seeking a better way to live. When comparing a mid-range apartment in Manila to one in London or Paris, the difference in cost is staggering, often reducing rent by 70%. Local produce is not only fresh and organic but costs a fraction of what is found in Western supermarkets, making healthy eating effortless.
It is not just about the low price, it is about the value. You get more space, more service, and a much slower pace of life.
The economic shift allows men to move from a life of survival to a life of thriving, where their time is their most valuable asset. This financial ease creates a stable foundation for a relationship, removing the stress of monetary struggle and allowing love to flourish. As we explore the practicalities of this paradise, it becomes clear that the true value lies in the quality of life it offers. Choosing where to live in the Philippines is a balance between the electric energy of the city and the serene embrace of the province. For those who crave the pulse of the metropolis, high-rise condominiums in BGC offer a seamless blend of luxury and accessibility.
I spent my first 2 years in a condo in Makati. It was perfect for my work, and I loved being just a few steps away from the best cafes.
These urban sanctuaries provide everything a modern professional needs, from state-of-the-art gyms to infinity pools overlooking the city. However, many expats eventually find themselves drawn to the province, where space is abundant and the pace of life slows down. In the countryside, a home is not just a place to sleep, but a sanctuary where one can truly integrate with the local community.
Moving to the province was the best decision I ever made. I have more space, more peace, and a deeper connection with my neighbors.
The luxury of the province is not found in glass and steel, but in the sound of the wind in the palms and the smell of rain on the earth. Whether it is a sleek apartment in the city or a sprawling villa in the south, finding a home here is a journey of discovery.
It takes time to find the right spot, but once you find a place that resonates with your soul, everything else just falls into place.
The true value of a home in the Philippines is the freedom it provides. the freedom to live simply and the freedom to love deeply. But regardless of the location, the heart of the home is always the same. It is the presence of a partner who makes every space feel like paradise.
Whether you are in a penthouse or a beach hut, the real luxury is the peace of mind you find when you are finally where you belong.
In the end, the perfect home is not about the square footage, but about the peace of mind that comes with living in paradise. For those who have made the Philippines their home, the economic advantage is more than just saving money. It is about achieving true financial freedom. Simple luxuries that would be expensive in Europe, such as dining out every day or having a personal assistant, become an affordable reality here.
I can live a life of comfort and luxury on a budget that would barely cover my rent in London. It has changed my entire perspective on work.
From the cost of fresh, organic produce to the affordability of high-quality services, the economic landscape of the islands is a paradise for the savvy.
You do not just save money, you save time. Having help at home means I can focus on the things that truly matter, like my family.
The availability of affordable, reliable transport and personal service removes the frictions of daily life, leaving more room for leisure.
I call it time wealth. I am no longer trading my life for a paycheck. I am trading my effort for experiences and memories.
In the end, the economy of the Philippines is not just about numbers. It is about the freedom to live a life of meaning, beauty, and love. This financial ease allows for a lifestyle where quality is not a luxury, but a daily standard, fostering a deeper sense of well-being.
You start to realize that the things you were chasing in Europe were just distractions. The real wealth is peace and a loving partner.
From a low cost of living to a high quality of interaction, the islands provide a blueprint for a balanced and fulfilling existence. This economic liberation is the final piece of the puzzle, allowing the heart to finally settle in a land of endless opportunity. As we move toward our final reflections, the picture becomes clear. This is a land where dreams are not only possible, but affordable. As our journey through the Philippines comes to a close, we are left with more than just a collection of images. We have witnessed a blueprint for a different way of living, one where the heart takes precedence over the clock. We have seen how the natural grace of the Filipina, combined with her linguistic fluency and ancestral devotion to family, creates a partner who is not only beautiful but indispensable.
I came here looking for a change of scenery, but what I actually found was a change of soul. I learned that true wealth is not measured by what you possess, but by who you have by your side.
The attraction of the Philippines is not merely a tropical fantasy. It is a response to a deep, systemic void in the modern West, a longing for sincerity, for stability, and for a love that is absolute. In the embrace of the Filipina, the foreign man finds a sanctuary, a place where he is not judged by his status or his success, but is loved for his essence and his presence.
It took me years to realize that the life I was living in Europe was a shadow of a real existence. Here, everything is vivid. The colors, the emotions, and the love are all amplified.
This synergy of culture and heart creates a bond that is virtually unbreakable. It is a partnership built on mutual respect, a shared vision of the future, and an unwavering loyalty to the family. We have seen that this is not a relationship of dependency, but one of empowerment. The modern Filipina stands as an equal, a sophisticated partner who navigates the global world with ease.
If I could give one piece of advice to any man still searching for peace, it would be this: look beyond the horizon. There are places where love is still the highest priority.
The economic advantages, the linguistic ease, and the natural beauty are all wonderful, but they are merely the frame. The true masterpiece is the love that flourishes in this paradise. For those who have made the leap, the Philippines is no longer a destination on a map. It is the place where their life truly began, far away from the cold indifference of the modern world.
I used to think that happiness was something you achieve through hard work and sacrifice. Now I know that happiness is something you find in the heart of someone who truly loves you.
As the sun sets over the Emerald Islands, we are reminded that the most valuable journey a man can take is the one that leads him home, not to a place, but to a person. The Philippines remains a land of endless opportunity, not just for the economy or the digital nomad, but for the soul searching for a love that is pure, enduring, and true. This is the story of a land, a people, and a love that defies all borders. A reminder that in a world of chaos, paradise is always within reach for those who dare to seek it.